So, Yendo DV was here. Here in France. For Christmas Day. And Yendo DV being here for Christmas Day in France was a joyous time for all. There was nothing that anyone could say about that's negative. Except for one person. This was a speedrunner. A old Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX speedrunner. And their name was redacted because they haven't given their permission to be in this. But they said, no more! We cannot let the Dutch defeat us on the leaderboards again. Because ever since a particular dragon topped the leaderboards on a similar game, like we couldn't have that. So Yendo didn't know what this is about because Yendo does not play mediocre childish games. Yendo does not speedrun and pretend to be a good gamer. See, Yendo does kart. And Yendo is competitive in kart. Yendo is a pro karter. Yendo was here to form a team, a sponsorship, an esports team for kart. That's how incredibly competitive a kart he was. And also PCG, because they were also doing PCG as well. Compared to PCG. Go Yendos. So they were doing competitive PCG as well. They were like they're the best team in the world at PCG. And Yendo was the best karter in karter in the world. Now, nothing about this was linked with Christmas. Except for the fact that Christmas happened to be the time where Yendo met a particular half French, half British streamer. And they said to Yendo, you think you're good at kart? Let's go karting. And to that, Yendo assumed that it was online karting. What this person actually meant was real karting. With the steering wheel and everything, and you don't have a joystick and things like that. So they went karting. And Yendo kicked the ass of everyone at that karting track. Now, some say this was because it's just really good at karting. Some say this is because it was snowing that day. But the truth of the matter was that he was Dutch. And one thing that we have recently learnt about the Dutch is that they're very good at motor racing. Yeah, so Yendo found that going competitive kart meant that going actual karting, Yendo was just like better than everyone. That was until the Great Leviathan, from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime canon. The Great Leviathan came up from the sea, and Yendo, being Dutch, was also fucking fantastic. Apologies for the swear. Was fantastic at Dungeons and Dragons. Now, this Great Leviathan could not be defeated by Dungeons and Dragons, but the fantasy elements transferred. Yendo picked up his deck his Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Didn't know how to play because he doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh, collect Yu-Gi-Oh. So the Great Leviathan took a deep breath and destroyed Belgium. Now, unfortunately, Yendo was not able to save Belgium. Belgium was just gone. And from here on, I do have a bad feeling that Belgium might be a running joke in these monologues from time to time. But Belgium was gone. Which really sucked for Yendo because now he had to take a ferry from France to the Netherlands to get back. So that was quite inconvenient. So Yendo was like, okay, I don't like this. Got to take a ferry, but this Great Leviathan is threatening to take out the ferry as well. It's still in the area. So Yendo called forth the power of a pair of a ring of keys. He threw out a round ball that was red and white in colour. And out popped a key ring with a couple of keys. And those keys used some kind of steel magic and destroyed the Great Leviathan, thus saving the world and avenging Belgium. Yendo and his keyring went on into the future. The Guardians of Humanity.